comfortable with, averaging just 41% possession in games. It's in these sorts of areas where they're so flexible, so fluid.
Yeah.
Ajare. Something. Maya Kanan. Ajare. Aladin Ajare. Just wide. Wonderfully set up for that shot.
Oh, it was so good to watch Ajare moving forward. And how well does Parthiv Gogoi do to release him in that area in front of goal? There is absolutely nobody else you want in the competition apart from this guy. Faced with the goal, you expect him to score.
Just from the edge of the area as well. And he's taken so many shots from outside the box.
16. 20 if you include free kicks. He scored 4 of them, so 4 goals from outside the box. There was another chance for him, and that's the threat that he has. He doesn't have to be involved in every single play, but when he gets it, nobody seems to be able to stop him.
Becky Oram quickly on to Vishnu. Here's Bemama. Ajare. Offside.
How exciting. Every single time he gets the ball, something is happening. Good call from the linesman. Clearly offside, but once he gets in those positions, good to see East Bengal having 2 players out there. That's smart, that's intelligent. They can't leave him one-on-one.
Sovic. And Vishnu. Straight into Becky Oram.
Referee's going to have a word here with Diamantakos. There was a chance just before Ajare had that shot, and it was a mismatch of Jitten getting himself in there. What about that? It could have been the first time finish there from Parthiv Gogoi. He should not have taken that touch. When the goalkeeper's out of the goal, I think you've just got to risk, you've got to believe, you've got to get your angles right. That's a big chance missed.
Instinct. If he was playing as a number 9 more often, instinct makes it take it first time. Jackson under pressure from Sante. Sante has to drag back quickly. Here's Vishnu. Teasing Becky Oram, getting ahead of him. Another important touch from Gurmeet. Jackson delivers. Vishnu knocks it back. He's been very busy, Gurmeet.
Yeah, both goalkeepers extremely busy early on, giving their managers absolutely heart attacks. But great action.
Ajare.
Brilliant football all round. Good defending, East Bengal. But what about this chance? Vishnu, great to see him in full flight. He did the right thing. Put it right across to try and get Madi Talal to touch that one into the goal. Didn't have a lot of angle to work with, and he lifted the ball in the air. Had he gone along the ground, it might have just taken a deflection or gone past.
Great time for him to make a case for selection, V.V. Vishnu. He's had to play third choice behind Nandakumar and Mahesh. 2 players who were a bit petulant, shall we say.
Yeah. When one gets sent off, you just cannot get somebody sent off immediately afterwards. And maybe just the frustration levels from the East Bengal players building and building since the departure of Carlos Quadrat, but they've got to get it right here, and Vishnu has that chance.
In over 1,000 games in the Indian Super League, only 56 times has a player been sent off before the hour mark. More than half those times, the team receiving the red card has come away with a point or more. East Bengal particularly have drawn all the Indian Super League games when they have received a red card with scores level. So they know how to fight.
I think they needed that game to just get the point on the board and talk about team harmony and galvanising a team. When you go down to 10 men is one thing, but 9 for over 60 minutes of the game, it takes an incredible effort of concentration. Perhaps lucky they came up against Mohammedan.
Only 2 instances of a team losing 2 men before 60 minutes. Mohun Bagan versus Mumbai City. And he's been gone against Mohammedan. Foul on Diamantakos.
Looks as though he's going to go in the book here. So Bemamur was a Mayakanan who got the last touch there. Diamantakos, it's a good run from him. That first touch there from Mayakanan. On the back of the shoulder. Watch the left hand. Just there, the right hand. Good to see the referee allowing that sort of behaviour. It's a different type of
आप कल
foul.
आ जाना मेरे पास ही आना
This is more like Diamantakos, who is carrying the ball forward, looks hungry, looks confident with the ball at his feet. Manchester United do commit a lot of fouls, but they do it well most of the time.
They've got to slow this East Bengal flow, but the problem is they've got such a good free kick taker in Madi Talal. They may have to rethink that strategy, but they are quite far away from goal here.
30 मिला के हमें से जीत रहे आपका 8 साल कितना 11 साल चल रहा है ना 11 तो 11 में 150 इधर मैं इसको मिला के मेरा 100 हो जाएगा 7 साल में
Really intelligent, isn't he? Ajare, it was good work from Partib actually, going up and winning that ball against Anwar Ali.
सेंटर 30
Gives them
आते
a chance
छुट्टी
to
नहीं
set
दिया
and restart it their own. I don't think they like to play through the middle too much northeast. They're looking for this ball out on the left-hand side or through the wings. That's where the space is for them at the moment.
Cheeks and keeping Samte in check, probably one of those reasons why he's been played on the right side of midfield. And Samte is such an outlet for crosses for Wankhede Banali's side. And East Bengal will know how important Sabako is in North East United's plans. Just 2 yellow cards in 29 ISL games, that's how clean he is. Here's Vishnu.
जर्सी निकाल दिया क्या हमारे से
Jackson was on rushing at the far post. Rakib does well to get something in. Straight at Samte though. Anwar Ali closed down by Mayakanan. Saul Crespo. Jackson. Foul.
He's going to get himself into these sorts of tangles tonight, Jeekson, because he's not used to playing this far advanced and stepping in on goal. But once you make that mistake as a right midfielder, you've got to do something. It's a great ball, that, from Vishnu. Just the arrival, again, from Jeekson, just the timing needs to be better. But a great start from Vishnu on that left-hand side.
Samte needed more height on that ball. He was looking for Nesta, who's simply not in the game so far. Vishnu is very much in it. Again, had to reach for that. Bemamur.
Extremely lucky that Mohamed Bemamur was inside the box, because there was a beautiful run here from Madi Talal really late. And they just want to feed their playmaker inside there. Things will happen if Madi Talal gets the ball inside the box. That you can be sure of.
Kerala Blasters and North East United have conceded the most number of goals from set pieces. Those are the top 2. And East Bengal exploit that. Talal delivers. A slight flick again, which causes all sorts of problems. Diamantakos' shot hit Bemamur. Talal once more towards Diamantakos.
अरे घुसा दिया
There it is.
Çok gol geliyor. Şunu
Exactly what East Bengal fans have been waiting to watch. Talal to Diamantakos.
Çok iyi gol
And the
करने
ripple of the net. It's 1-0.
What a beautiful start of the game this has been from East Bengal. Dimi Diamantakos finally gets his goal from open play. They don't clear their lines, Northeast United, and it's about desire to try and keep this play alive. And it started with the number 9, Dimi Diamantakos, and he just travelled into that area. There was 2 of them, but Dimi just says, "Get out the way, I'm coming through." And it's a beautiful header. You cannot put it into the top corner any more than that. The goalkeeper's got no chance. And Dimi Diamantakos is leading the way for East Bengal.
And this has to become the template for East Bengal to score goals and win games. A very confident start. Assured beginning. The first time this season that Northeast United have conceded a goal first in an ISL game.
And look at the area in which it occurred. It's exactly where Miguel Zabaka would be occupying. We talked about it, and I'm sure they planned for it, Northeast, but they haven't got that communication aspect in that second phase. They have to be better.
Jackson. With a spread towards Jitin. Didn't work out. Chitmunga very close to him. Demama. Maya Kanan. Talal. Demama with a foul.
He's got to be careful, Puller. He really has to be careful. The midfield magician from Morocco. They're a little bit shocked at the moment. They have scored the first goal in every single game, Northeast, so this is new for them, new territory. We asked Juan Pedro Benali before the game about title-winning credentials and tests. This is another big one for them.
Everything coming via Vishnu for the time being for East Bengal. Here's Sovic. Asking Chitmunga to make that one. He was slightly slow off the mark. And that's something he's got to add to his game. If Chitmunga has to play at left back, the ability to go forward, whip something into the box. Sal Crespo. Shirakta was waiting for Gurmeet. They have to start talking. You just mentioned it a couple of minutes ago.
They're just making really good runs though, East Bengal, but that shouldn't happen from a throw-in. Mayakanan, Ashir Akhtar should not be allowing that space for Sal Crespo. Here's that header. Gurmeet does everything to try and get back across, but what's a delivery from Madi Talal. It's such a hard skill to put something at the far post. You can get it wrong so often. It can go short, it can go long. It was inch perfect.
Must have made a difference when he saw 2 runners. There are 2 red and gold shirts there. One of them has to get there.
In terms of a technique, it's not that difficult, but there's just the confidence that maybe in that position he could have had a shot himself, and maybe he's thinking about what's the best way to score here. That's why you pay him the big bucks. In the big moments, can he keep his head? Can he keep his calm? How do we make sure this is 100% a goal?
Samte. Corner for Northeast. Slightly worrying signs, but a long, long way to go in this game. However, big respect as well from East Bengal for Northeast, the way they've shaped for this game, the way they've set up. Of course, they want to play their own game, but it's also to neutralize what Northeast can do. Nesta, top spin on that. Ajare was set up. Great idea. They're asking for a handball.
I cannot believe they've left Aladdin Ajare free as a B on the edge of the box. It's a great run forward, to be fair to him. He lost Jeekson there. They're claiming a handball. I'm not sure. Ajare is trying to get into the referee's head.
And his heart. Nesta. Big header. Oh, it's wide. Ben Armour free. With time.
Needs to score. Whenever you're a big man and you get away from your marker, yes, it's at distance. Yes, the ball's coming in. It's at least target from the big man. That response would have been really, really good for them. So close to this first drinks break. They need something northeast.
A tough week for fantasy managers in terms of choosing the captain. No, I didn't come up with a lot of points. Maybe Ajare, who's been the standout. Keep an eye on everything ISL on the website and on the apps. Here's Chimnunga, where Ashir Akhtar with the most number of clearances now after Stephen Eze.
Yeah, both have got over 50 clearances. The only two in the league. Ashir Akhtar having a good season in there. Tonight's a different challenge. He's got to lead that line tonight. I'm sure that relationship with Zabaka has just got so consistent over the last couple of weeks, but it is a big change for him.
The scoreline predictor is also live. You scan the QR code and start playing. Talal stops, starts, shoots. And Gurmeet to be very careful, to be strong there. Vishnu. Ashir Akhtar. Too quick. And this is the gap. You can see some patterns developing now in East Bengal's attack. Rakib.
It's really nice to see East Bengal controlling a game, but actually moving forward with the ball quickly. There's no dilly-dallying at the back here, although they try and get their breath now. It's about trying to play these short passes. And we saw in the warm-up, didn't we? They played a little possession drill, but very, very short, very isolated. And I thought, wow, that's really compact. You can see it paying off for them. Obviously a trend.
So Vic. Battle on the touchline. Oscar Bruzon will be very pleased with what he has seen so far.
Is that passing from East Bengal when they regain the ball? It's about win it, keep it, win it, keep it. And when you play passes like this 1 and 2 touch, you completely move the other side out of their positions. It's great to see. It's something they've been working on, and a definite difference in their style under Bruzon.
Time for the drinks break. Very interesting, this game.
Challenge what the future holds. Try and keep your head up to the sky. You gotta be big, you gotta be strong, you gotta be
And the word control was used. Control from East Bengal. And control doesn't always have to be from the back. You can control a game by attacking the game.
And putting teams under pressure. That's the one for Partib. Should have scored. Ajare, it could have been 2-2 this game, but there's the goal from last season's Golden Boot winner. He re-announces himself to the competition. Talal got close. Bemamur should have scored, and basically from watching those visuals, Northeast United could have had 2 or 3 goals themselves. What a great game we've had so far.
There's a 4-3-3 which shifts and shifts slightly to the left.
And I think this is a pattern because they don't want to allow Ajari receiving the ball in the transition moments while they're going down the left so often. And Jigson's not really going to get into that corner, is he?
Great ball forward for Ajari. Jitin alongside him. This is where Northeast United can hurt East Bengal as well. But Sukungil latched on.
Oh, Jitin, he wasn't watching Boris Singh last night. It could have been one of those options for him, giving the goalkeeper the eyes. Just there, that touch, he could have gone for goal himself. Sukungil was already stretching out. But Jitin looking for his 5th assist of the campaign. Ajari was there.
Finally, one of those northeast counter-attacks. Right after the drinks break.
Become accustomed to seeing that, aren't we? Northeast's so fluid, so good to watch and so hard to mark because you don't know when they're going to spring that counter-attack, and that's one of the most dangerous things in football, particularly when you've got the front 3 or front 4 that they have making those runs forward.
Just showing that possession is not everything in football. Northeast United, they like to keep the ball, yes, but it's not Spain, this is the ISL. Get it up the pitch quickly, that's the mandate. Nesta. Pathib.
Wasn't so bad at the end because there was not much in front. And if he would have played Nesta, he had 3 or 4 players there. Good to see East Bengal working really hard to get back there. That shape, within the space of 3 or 4 seconds, was right back into their positions.
Jitin. Caught by Chumnunga. And he's going to go into the book as well.
Now here is the question for Oscar Bruzon. A player on a yellow card, a defender on a yellow card. It's a stupid foul. Chumnunga does this almost every week. And he's not learning. This is the worrying thing, I think, for East Bengal. They've got a player that is just consistently making those decisions. Mahesh Nanda sent off the last game. What does Oscar Bruzon do now?
And Jitin will force him into challenges like that. He's going to knock it past Chumnunga a few more times before half-time. And he's going to check if he bites again. Nesta on this set piece. It's a good delivery, a lot of grip on that. Played away by Solvik in the end.
I think although that Partib was in there to do a job to block, I think there was a little split second there where I thought he could have gone for this himself. The delivery in there was really, really dangerous from Nesta. But Partib, he has to be a little bit more aggressive and he has to believe in himself that he is the striker that can score goals. You can't rely on Nesta and Ajare to do that for him.
Diamantakos. Kalal. Good challenge from Bemama. The bounce. That is what Rahim Ajare loves. Rocket is very close to him. Just so clever with that, Ajare. He knows that when the ball bounces, the defenders around him start scattering.
What I really like about what East Bengal have thrown up is their ability to get back and help as pairs and in numbers in their defensive line and in the midfield.
Lots of forward passes from both the teams. That's really good to watch. Something. There's that first time ball again. Ajare! It came off the bar. He's gone for it again. Goal kick only. What a chance, and he could have headed a goal in.
What a delivery this is from Samte. Yet again, providing an absolute beauty inside the box. And it's all action. Ajare, yet again, at the end of it. Hector Yuste maybe just lost his man for a split second. And he rattles the crossbar. Papshukan Gill was beaten. He couldn't keep it down. And that little bit of a rebound. Was there contacts made here? I don't think so. But beautiful action. Good technique, but he just couldn't keep it down. His search for his 12th of the season continues.
Stunning delivery. And it's just that technique as well that you have to use when you put it in first time. Diamantakos, Gurmeet is in trouble, it just goes out. He ran out of space in the end, and Northeast United will be grateful for that.
Oh, huge chance this is. Really, really big. Reg Ragui got to deal with the left foot there. Don't go back towards the keeper when Diamantakos was on his other side towards the goal. When you see somebody there, it's a very difficult pass back to your goalkeeper. I think he needs to take responsibility a little bit more.
There's a bad pass from Gurmeet. Picked up by Vishnu. Towards Dalal. Shirakta just behind him.
He's like blue. Shirakta, that pass out, sloppy. They've got to make that stick. And the players make a good recovery. Shirakta, good positioning to see the ball, the man, and get himself in there. It's a good piece of defending. This ball in here from Samte, absolutely sumptuous.
Short, just taken short. I wonder why Mayakanan let that run in. Here's Ajare. Knows exactly where Jitin is. Now Jitin's heavy touch. And Sovik waited, and he waited well. Crespo. Busy minding Dalal.
That was a brilliant piece of defending there from Lemama. He is that defensive midfielder, but realised or recognised that at the right back position they were short and they were caught off guard. And he just plugged a gap. But look at him now. Shirakta out of position. Possibly he could have gone in that space and he didn't.
Vishnu is strong. Bekioram tries to stop him. In the end, he just had to be at best. And he did so.
Yeah, what a real shame, because he was doing that job. Lemama decided that time to go and press. And when your right back is out of position from behind you, the possibility of going and press is not a high percentage play. Was there contact? It certainly looked like he was tugging the jersey of Vishnu just there. Bekioram, but both are at it. Good defending from Bekioram. He gets away with it, but he stuck to the task. He didn't give up. He didn't then go and foul. He didn't do something stupid. He made a play, and that was a big one.
He's just not slowing down this game unless it's a set piece. It's been non-stop. Jare goes down.
This will be a good area, a really good area. Picking up a nice set piece here. Ajare just drew in that foul from Vishnu. Nesta's got a little bit of a niggle, but he signals to the bench the thumbs up.
They want to take this and then sort it out. Leicester with more height this time. He used his clearance, small enough distance on it. Sits up for Jitin.
Decision making. could he have side-footed this back into the mixer? Look how many white shirts are there. The two big towers. The Moroccan boys are there waiting for something. Jitten, it was not the right option.
Still nothing on target yet for North East United. It's great to watch because both the teams want to quickly attack. And North East United are almost in a way getting a taste of their own medicine.
This spells for a high-scoring game because after this goal's been scored, East Bengal have not sat in. And here we go again. Another attack being spurned here from the middle of the park.
Selvik. Takos could get up and join the players running towards the box. Selvik didn't pick him out. Bemama trying to find Ajari again and again. Hasn't succeeded so far. Talal.
He's really good at that, Mayakanan, stepping in.
Ajari steps in. Looks towards goal. Thought about it for half a second now. Parthib, side-footed attempt. Gill palms it out.
Extremely unorthodox, the technique from Partip. The ball got stuck right at the base of his right foot there in the middle. Ajare did the right thing, the percentage play, and just there he poked it through the legs. Hector Yuste with a grimace, knowing it was going in. Prabhshukan Gill with a big, big save.
Forced him to get down. Expected it to come at a good height. Nesta and top spin on that.
That did look a little bit theatrical from the big man, MMA. It's a flat delivery. They're obviously looking for Ajare again on the edge of the box. And to be fair to East Bengal, they're not really concerned with it. They're letting him have the space out there.
It's almost as if they're focusing on the players who will get the ball to Ajare rather than on Aladin Ajare as an individual player.
When you have that idea before the game, it's all good in theory, but once he does get the ball, which he will eventually, becomes so difficult to stop. It's about the percentages. Can we stop the ball going into Ajare 50% less? Then you're going to have 50% less chances of conceding. But they've had players like Jitten and Nesta that have got themselves away from that back line. So the other players now have to be a little bit more productive, particularly when Ajare is not getting forward and getting chances. But he had that one right at the start of the game in front.
Into 2 minutes of added time. Chungnunga. That's much better from Chungnunga. He had to touch it because Saul Crespo was in speed.
That was a good delivery. You don't need to have a left foot. You can come back onto the right foot and deliver something like this into the box. That run there. Good if he got in front of the goalkeeper. Saul Crespo was a little bit too high for him. And Jigson was there too. That's good to see.
They're trying to get him into those attacking areas, Jigson. Having a good time finally. The Red and Gold Brigade in this first half. Talal. Get that through Jitten's legs.
It's great work from the winger, Jitten. Dribbling his way out of traffic, not easy. It's been a really good half, this. And watching it unfold, you'd expect a goal for North East, don't you? They had so many chances. East Bengal have had a couple of their own as well. Probably shy of a couple of goals, actually, but good goalkeeping from both goalkeepers.
Free kick for East Bengal now. Regregui all over Diamantakos. No card.
This could be the last chance of the half. That was really soft to Diamantakos, but he knows what Red Ragui is putting up tonight. He's being a little bit naive in his movement. Hasn't started a lot of matches this season, but you can see already he's just got to be a little bit smarter in these areas.
Talal on top of this. Usman Gupta just letting everyone know he's watching. Talal. Too complicated in the end for Hector Yusuf to turn in. But it's been a brilliant half of football for East Bengal. They have not looked more confident in the ISL.
Probably the first half of football, exactly what these fans want. And Oscar Bruzon didn't get the chance to show his cards in their last home game. This has been more like it. It's been electrifying. He'll be happy, but he knows that one Pedro Vinali has a few things up his sleeve, and I'm sure they do. This second half's going to explode.
Lots of chances for both the teams. Lots of chances coming up as well. We can guarantee you that. At half-time, it's East Bengal 1.
ये रिक्शा लेके जाओ अब बोलिए खाना बैगन की सब्जी
जब औजी बजे कान में मन को नहीं भाए तो बोलो कुछ पेनफुल कि बोलती परमानेंटली बंद हो जाए। इस विषय का पहला अध्याय ईंट का जवाब पत्थर से नहीं पूरे पहाड़ से दिया जाए। Have you heard the word temporary captain ever?
Toughest rivalry में ऋषभ पंती तो बनती है। Australia versus India, second test, 6 December 8 a.m. Watch BWS Championship live on Geo Cinema and Sports CT.
क्रिकेट के महायुद्ध की आरंभ की गाथा GPL सीजन 1 अनप्लग 18 नवंबर से 16 दिसंबर हर सोमवार रात 10 बजे सिर्फ स्पोर्ट्स 18 चैनल पर।
India and South Africa in the 90s, always a super hit affair. But as true fans, we want to watch cricket's future heroes before everyone else. So I walked to South Africa to see tomorrow's T20 stars in the making. A fiery new season of the SA20 begins Jan 9th. Oh, I'm not done playing, macha.
जबरदस्त उतार चढ़ाव से भरा ये मुकाबला
यहाँ हर मैच में हो रही है कांटे की टक्कर। देखो सांसें थाम कर प्रो कबड्डी लीग एवरी डे at 7:30 p.m.
A18 Pro, we are go for launch.
excellent half of football, especially from East Bengal. Northeast United had their chances, but the Red and Gold Brigade lead by a goal to nothing. And the first time that Northeast United have failed to score in the first half this season. That is an astonishing stat. It was eventually going to end. But they're in the top three. East Bengal will go up to 4 points if it stays like this. They need to start collecting wins just be on their way.
They can't be at the bottom of the competition for too long. With what they put out here in this first half, it was really good to see, and it was about the energy and the effort in the final third, and just the quality of someone like Madi Talal and Diamantakos making a late run, knowing where the ball was. It had to be put there. The space was there. It was only going to be put there. Watch the number 9 here, getting on the blind side of Bashir Akhtar, and also Sal Crespo does a really good job of just cancelling out that space for Ashir Akhtar. But what about the finish, Fuller?
Onto Sal Crespo, very clever, because if he might have continued his run, maybe the flag might have gone up, and he knew that Diamantakos was coming in from behind him. It's been a good half as well for the number 9, and we've been waiting for that. Last season it was unstoppable, and now he's off the mark.
First goal from open play, which is great to see. Last season's Golden Boot winner get one like that, and it was a header as well. Good to see East Bengal score from that sort of area. They've been very involved. Imagine how many number 9s around the competition touching the ball this much. I'm thinking about players like Jamie McLaren, maybe don't get involved in a lot of the build-up, but he's gone looking for things, and they almost came off 1 or 2 times.
Started very quickly as well. Jason on the right side of midfield, not completely on the wings, but on that occasion he was almost set up Vishnu. The brilliant delivery.
खाने में खाना
And then the Talal free
बैगन की
kick, that was a
सब्जी
great save.
आलू बैगन की
It
सब्जी
really
अंडा
was,
भुजिया
because he sees the ball
आलू
late,
बैगन की सब्जी अंडा
body's
भुजिया
going one way, the weight's got to shift. It's his big strong hand, but Vishnu was getting all the ball in that first 20 or 30 minutes or so. Luckily for Northeast Gurmeet was having a really good start to the game. Jeetson's been impressive on that right-hand side, really unexpectedly impressive, putting in those crosses and getting it everything in the right position.
क्या है हाँ
Vishnu as well, this time
अब
again
आए
looking for Jason, slightly
अब आए
overhit, but with both the wingers,
ऐसा है
Mahesh
क्या
and Kumar out
कल आना
suspended.
फिर
This is a really
कल आना
good case
पक्का
from Vishnu.
बस रख दिया मैं
Playing.
कल
Talal then with this attempt, Gurmeet, it came straight at him, but he had to be strong. East Bengal creating a lot of chances. That in itself has been a problem.
How many times have we seen this amount of chances? We haven't for the East Bengal game. They're lacking a little bit of confidence in that final third. Shooting from distance, if they can get closer, they are going to score goals in this second half. That left-hand side, that's where Vishnu was absolutely killing it on the left there. And on the right-hand side, it wasn't a lot of things going down there because Jeekson is not going to get to those positions. And Talal likes to go inside.
Battle of pace between Jitin and Vishnu as well, but has been causing problems for Becky Oram. Going one-on-one against him. A couple of times he's escaped, and the delivery has been really good. Good decision-making.
Great decision-making. Would love to see him have a shot. And he's gone down as a natural left-sided left winger. Can he go inside and shoot on his right? That's what I want to see in that second half from him. That would be a complete performance from Vishnu.
That is why he has support from Talal, who's cutting in on his right. But very mature from Vishnu, 37 touches, heavily involved, 10 passes in the final third, 5 crosses. That's what you want to see from a winger.
East Bengal, but what that does, as I said before,